Okay guys, let us try to do another example of application. Example 2.33. The standard equation of circle is x squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Find the equation of circle that passes through the points, these 3 points, and then solve this system of equations using Cramer's rule method. So as I said before, in solving applications question, the most important thing is to know on how to generate linear equations. Now if you are unable to generate linear equations, then it might be impossible for you to solve the linear equations, correct? The system of equations. So it is important to understand first on how to create the linear equations. Okay, so to create it, right, just like what we did before, you first need to recognize the general form of equation that you'll need to use. Right, after that, we will input it with the points that they provided with, and we will come out with another equations. Then after that, we are going to solve it using these particular methods, or if they are not instruct us to use any method, we can use any method that we know to solve for system of linear equations. Now let's look at this. So standard equation of circle is this. Okay, some of you know it, some of you might not, but this is the standard equation of a circle in this world. Now they want us to find an equation of circle that passes through these 3 points. Basically they want us to find a circle. They don't know the equation yet, but they know that that circle passes through these 3 points. So by referring to this and this general form, later they will be able to generate an equation specifically for these circles that passes through these points. So let us first be familiar with it. Okay, now this is the general form as indicated in the question, right? So how can they obtain this general form? Or you can try to refer to the website of Math is Fun, and you'll see that they explain it one by one. How can they get this general form? But that is not of our interest. I just want to show you that this is really the general form of circle, right? Then the next part of the question say that they want us to find an equation that passes through these points. Now what does it mean by that, right? Let's look for another example. Okay, now as you can see here, this is an equation, right? After they simplify it from the general form, and this actually represent, if you try to plot it in a graph, you'll get this circle. As you can see, you have a point here, right? You have a line that passes through these points. So the same thing for this, for our question, we want to figure out what is the equations for circle that passes through these 3 points. Okay, so basically we are just going to input each of these x, y, and xy into this equation, and because of, again, we have 3 points, it is expected for us to have 3 equations. Okay, so let us do that. Okay, so I have create the linear equations. As you can see here, this is the general form, and this is me substituting x and y. So we have 3 points. So when you substitute everything in this equation, you should get this equations. Okay, so now that we have these 3 equations, the next thing to do is the same as what we did before, which is change it in the form of matrix and try to solve it. And for this case, they specifically asked us to use Cramer rules. Okay, I'm not going to discuss on how to solve it. You can try to do it by your own. I just want to show you on how to create the equations. Okay, so we are going to look at the next video also on applications. Okay, thank you.